time on your last name? Because I keep hearing
Metellus.
It is Metellus. All right, someone's
So why does Coach Harbaugh call you Metellus?
The kind of, once he gets something in his head, I think that's just his go-to. He says it right sometimes, but when he's on the pace, it just comes out like that.
Do you correct him at all?
I did, my freshman year, but now it's to the point where everybody else knows what it is, so I don't really stress it.
Last week, Don Brown was saying Metellus or Metellus at the radio show.
Yeah.
So do they do that at all?
Sometimes, yeah. I don't really bother it too much.
Chase said that Don Brown, speaking of Don, that he's been more amped up this week because it's Penn State, and he said last week that he's been thinking about this game every day. How does Don Brown look amped up?
He just, you can tell his energy, he's one of those guys where he just brings a lot of energy off, just because it's him. Like, he's a defense coordinator, and, the type of defense he's running, you could tell he's an aggressive guy. And you could tell, walking through the hallway, you see Coach Brown, you just see him, jumping up. He's an old man, but he still got a little energy in him, and you could just feel it. You can just feel it, and it gets you kind of amped up, too. Seeing Coach Brown like that, it gets you amped up, too.
You just got benched, right?
He knows he's old.
Is that different than usual? Is he different this week? Because, he did say he's been thinking about this game since
Yeah.
last year.
It's just one of those games where we owed him. Last year, it was one of those games you try to forget, but you can't because it's just stuck in the back of your head. So, everybody's different in the building. Wanted to make sure we make a statement this week because last year we didn't. So, just one of those weeks.
How much do you think about that game?
I think about it a lot because, I don't like losing, and I really don't like losing like that where, we looked like we had no chance. And it's just one of those things where, I felt like, I'm pretty sure everybody on the defense just felt like we could have did something better, to improve the output of the game. And, it's just one of those games where you just got to take it as a chip on your shoulder and just move on. But, you have to improve. So next time you get your opportunity, since we do, that we got to make a run for it.
What makes their passing game so hard to stop?
Say it again?
What makes their passing attack so hard to stop?
They got some key guys they like to go to, number one. I think it's KJ. He's a fast guy. He creates space well for himself. He has the acceleration to take a 5-yard play into an 80-yard play. And then on the outside, they got number 84. He's a good deep ball threat, possession guy too. If they need a 3rd and 9, they'll go to him on a curl route, something like that. And, Trace McSorley. He keeps plays moving with his feet, extend plays really well. And that's one of those things, as a defensive back in man coverage, you don't want the play to extend because now you're covering your man for 6 seconds when it could have been 3 or 4. So, I just think that's what makes the passing attack hard to defend.
What do you have to do to keep him in the pocket? And
just the D-line being disciplined on their rushes, not running past the quarterback, not trying to jump out the gap to make a play, just doing everything that we were taught throughout these last 2 weeks.
Coach Brown said that he wakes up every morning thinking about this game, and he said, honest. Do you believe that?
Yeah, because I do it, so I know he does.
How often do you think about it last year?
I think about it a lot. We went 8-5, and I just think about all those losses, what we could have did to turn it around. How can we improve next year? And it's one of those losses where it's stuck at the top because the way we lost, and it was embarrassing. There's no other way around it. We shouldn't have lost like that. We know we're better than that. So, just wanted that, it just sticks in my head.
Chase said he still remembers when Penn State tried to score late in the game. Does that stick with you?
Yeah. I found that as disrespectful. It's 2 seconds left on the clock, and they try to run the ball, to run up the score even more. And, I just take that personally. This game's real personal.
Is that something you guys have talked about this week?
We brought it up. It's not nothing we stress on because, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it now. All we can do is, go out Saturday, make a statement. But we haven't really talked about it much. We talked about it once, and that's about it.
I know Jim singled you out for praise Monday afternoon. Where do you feel like you've gotten better this year?
I feel like I got better, communicating, knowing the right place to be at the right time. I also feel like I got better in coverage, we play a lot of man, so, it's only right that, I try to perfect my coverage as much as possible. And, yeah, that's about it.
What goes into having that enhanced communication? David Long also complimented you on that as well.
It just keeps everybody, calm and collected. If something goes wrong and nobody says nothing, now you playing on your heels. So, me being able to communicate, keeps everybody calm, let everybody know the specific job they have, not to stress out, just play football instead of having to worry about if this guy's getting you on this certain play, like if he's got your back or if you don't have help. Instead of worrying about that, before the play and stuff like that.
How's Quiddy improved? Don last week said he's a very quiet guy, but he's been in sort of a zone.
Yeah, he does a great job, learning from guys like Rashawn and Chase. And, since the first time I met him, I knew he was a freak of nature, athletically. And, he's just proven it. Now he's going on throughout the season, proving it mentally that he can learn, that he can fix his mistakes, that he can see what other guys do and he can do it the same way. So, I feel like he's just doing a great job of taking that next step every week.
Did the bye week, did you like having a bye week, or does that disrupt rhythm of the season?
No, I think, it's one of this football, you need time. If you on it 100% all day, it can mess with your head a little bit. So, you just need those couple days. That's why we practice on the bye week, improve. It's not a week off, it's a week to get better at something, but not focus on football as much as you usually do, catch up on other things in your life, keep you calm, keep you not overwhelmed. So I like the bye week. Especially having like this part of the season, after we played 8 games already. Now we got a time to unwind and get back for this last stretch of the season.
Coach Lyman, Brian Monet is also available.
Coach Harbaugh said that it was one of those things where, I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
Don't look at me to find your train.